Sorry, I'm late. I had the plumbers round. I moved to a new house here in Jordan, and things don't go to any particular schedule with these kind of things, but they are super friendly and helpful. So let's get started on my weekly live stream where I talk about stuff that really affects people's lives, and in this case, I say people's, in fact, affects my life as well. All of these topics really. So today's topic is, do we sacrifice happiness or playfulness by being too busy? Let's listen to Dr. Gabor Mate, whatever his name is. I keep forgetting. Let's go. Wait a sec. What was his name? Gabor Mate. That's it.
If I were to choose to live my life over again, I wouldn't live it in this way. Do you know Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah.
Okay, the end of that book would bring tears to my eyes for years. Christopher Robin, the little boy, now has to go to school, and he's telling his friends, the toy animals, that he won't be able to play with them so much anymore. And what I wasn't aware of when I went to medical school and when I was a physician for decades is how driven I was to justify my existence in the world. When you're driven to work too hard, you actually ignore what matters, is people sacrifice their playfulness, their joyfulness, for the sake of being accepted and being successful and all that. We can all be Winnie the Pooh and Christopher Robin. We can always keep playing in the Enchanted Forest, and that's just essential. If I
Cool. So I've got a whole bunch of ideas or responses to this material that I enjoy collecting over the week when I'm thinking about this. And so I just want to point out that in the description, these ideas or responses to the video, including some of the quotes I'll be giving, are listed. So check out the description of this document, that will always be there. You'll regret being too serious reacting to Dr. Gabor Mate. So let's get going. I'm going to call in ChatGPT. Let's get ChatGPT on screen, and I'm going to give my summary based on this document. So let's quickly reshare screen and get ChatGPT on. ChatGPT is waiting as usual to participate in the live stream. You are always welcome, anybody watching, to join in the discussion and even ask questions afterwards. Let me try to. Where is everything today? I've changed a lot of things in the format of this screen. Okay, fine. So I'm going to paste the link. It's available if you want to jump in anytime. ChatGPT can wait. Let's go. So, ChatGPT, Dr. Gabor Mate just said that we will regret being too serious. And to put his point succinctly, he said three particular things. He said, success is an attempt to be accepted or justify your existence. Number two, he said, joy and playfulness are sacrificed for success. So, in a way, happiness is sacrificed for success, which is an odd thing. Success is trying to gain happiness. And then, quite inevitably, I guess, you will regret not having more fun. And what I want to say in response at a very high level is that there's a reason why we work so hard. And I would agree to some extent that we are justifying our existence, but I think it's something deeper, and that's not quite the point. We are scared of poverty, and we are trying to dominate other people, and while in an attempt to dominate other people, we actually become subservient to them. So that's a really strange idea, and I'll try to explain. And the other thing I want to get across is that this is a very much Western, individualistic, materialistic society problem, where there are endless examples in society I live in, currently in Jordan in the Middle East, where people go out of their way to do things for free, to help each other, because they've being brought up in a society where they enjoy each other's company rather than trying to enjoy the company of things, and they enjoy doing things for each other, which is far more fulfilling than just collecting materialistic things in an attempt to show off to other people how great you are. And in that process, you alienate yourself and become more miserable. So, what do you think about that rough summary of ideas? I'm going to go into deeper in a bit.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
This is quite funny. Okay, so hopefully ChatGPT will start working properly in a minute. The first thing I want to say that's really important, and I might say this often, is that I am the first patient of my own videos. So this is not me looking down on people. This is a heartfelt expression of things that are important, that people are suffering from, that I myself are suffering from, that I keep working on. So Dr. Gabor Mate, keep thinking I'm saying his name wrong or something, has just reminded me to be more playful, because I don't know if people can tell from my personality, but I am actually quite serious and I push myself a lot. I wake up very early and I work hard, and I think it's important to work hard, but it's important to not be a slave to that work. So to have the right balance, and the right balance, there's so many beautiful things I want to say, is to, I said, probably going to say this all in the wrong order for my list, but anyway, here we go. The right balance is to just do enough, so you do enough work that you can do consistently. There's a saying of Prophet Muhammad: do enough work that you can do consistently, which is very deep and really powerful. What that basically means is, um, if you don't, if you aren't able to work consistently, you cannot compound the effects of your work. It doesn't build up, because if you keep burning out, then you start from zero again. That's a really rough idea that I'm explaining. Maybe ChatGPT can summarize my ideas better than me. Often you do, ChatGPT. Go for it.
It sounds like you're emphasizing the importance of consistency and balance in life. You're acknowledging that, while working hard is important, it's equally vital to avoid pushing yourself to the point of burnout. The key message is to work in a way that is sustainable, as the Prophet Muhammad's saying highlights: do enough work that you can maintain over time. This way, instead of starting from zero after each burnout, your efforts can build up steadily and lead to lasting growth.
Cool. So I'm going to read out that saying from Prophet Muhammad: take up good deeds only as much as you are able, for the best deeds are those done regularly, even if they are few. So even if there are little, this is from Arabic, and I've seen lots of different translations, and I'm going to copy paste that into the list of references. Somehow I didn't quite get around to doing that. So Prophet Muhammad said that, and I'll get a link for that as well. So there's a lot of deep insights into that.
That's a beautiful and
Yeah.
powerful saying from Prophet Muhammad. Uh, it really underscores the value of consistency over intensity, focusing on what's manageable in the long run. The idea is to prioritize sustainable actions that you can keep up with, rather than overloading yourself with tasks that may lead to burnout. That's a reminder for all of us. It's great that you're sharing that reference too.
And there's another beautiful thing that I wanted to, these are all things that help me personally, right? Manage my need to push myself more than my ability. And the other thing, it's a strange hadith or saying of Prophet Muhammad where he says, yourself has a right upon you.